Hello, and welcome to the new year. I decided to take the first week of the new year off just because I consistently uploaded every Friday last year and I decided I deserved a break. And so today, I just wanted to talk to you guys about some of my goals that I have for Now or Never for this year. My number one goal for Now or Never is to get a permanent bass player. Now or Never has been lucky to be have been graced by the presence of Mr. Roosevelt for the past couple of shows that Now or Never has been playing as a full band. But of course, we need a permanent bass player, someone who can stick around throughout the years, throughout the time, throughout the Now or Never journey. So yeah, that is my number one goal this year, is to find a permanent bass player for Now or Never, because once that is set in stone, once that is solid, oh man, the journey for Now or Never, it's just gonna take off. I'm so excited. But yeah, that's the number one goal for this year. The second goal I have for Now or Never is to play more shows this year, and thankfully I am already getting that started. Now or Never has, I believe, 4 shows already booked. So in February and March, be on the lookout. Be sure to follow Now or Never on all the social medias, because if you're not following Now or Never already, you are not going to know when Now or Never's playing. You're gonna miss the announcement. So I need you to follow Now or Never wherever you do, because like I said, I am going to be booking more shows for Now or Never, and it's just gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a journey. It's gonna be a wild ride, and I want you to be a part of it. So follow Now or Never on Instagram if you don't already, and TikTok, because those are the main places I always post about shows when we get them booked. Of course, I try to make it a little announcement here on YouTube as well. But with that being said, if you know a bass player who is in the Inland Empire, slide them into Now or Never's DMs. Or if you know of a bar, a band, a venue that is looking for bands to play at their places, or need bands to be put on their list for their show, whatever it is, have them slide into Now or Never's DMs. Because like I said, we are ready to rock, we are ready to roll, we want to party, we want to dance, and we just want to play some shows. So yeah, 2026 is about finding a bass player, playing more shows, and of course still making YouTube content. But I've decided that since last year I uploaded every single Friday, there were some times that I had to upload videos that I kind of didn't really want to upload, but I needed to upload, just to have something. So I decided that this year I want to make content that is more, I don't want to say genuine, just a little bit more thought out, just better content in general, I don't want to always just stand in front of the camera like this. I mean, which I don't mind, but I feel like I want to do more covers, I want to do more vlogs, I want to do more roller skating videos, and anything else that you guys may want to see with Now or Never. Of course, I think it'll be really cool to do full band covers now that Now or Never has a drummer. So of course, that is on the list, to do a full band cover for YouTube. Eventually, I mean, I'll have to talk to the band about that, but it'll be a lot of fun. It'll be good. And of course, another goal is to keep going to open mics, just because open mics are fun. I get to see other people play. I get to network with other musicians that do show up, that not all the time they do, but sometimes it's just a fun thing to do with the community. And so yeah, so open mics, finding a bass player, playing shows, making better content. Those are like the 4 main things that I want to focus on for Now or Never. I don't want to put too much goals into my mind or onto my plate, because I don't want to overwhelm myself with anything. So I feel like with 4, maybe 5 goals, I feel like there's one, the 5th and final goal. I was just gonna say, I feel like there's one more goal I'm missing. Yeah, my 5th goal, which this one, it's the last goal, because I'm like, there's not a whole lot of pressure on this, but I would like to start recording some Now or Never music now that I have a drummer and a potential bass player on the way, So yeah, I would love to re-record some of Now or Never's old music and release some new music with Now or Never as the full band. So it's an exciting year. I'm excited. Like I said, we got some shows coming up, so follow Now or Never on all the socials so you don't miss it. And I think that is all that I have to say for today, because another thing is, with better content means not as much rambling. So I'm gonna try not to rant or or make 20-minute videos anymore. I mean, eventually we will get to a point where I do make 20-minute videos again, but for now, I'm trying to keep it under like 10 minutes. So yeah, you know, so thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. Thank you for sharing. And thank you for supporting Now or Never in whichever way you can. Anyways, I love you. Stream Now or Never's music wherever you do. Follow Now or Never on all the social medias, Now or Never _band if you want to join. Or I'm pretty sure it's linked down below in the description too. Anyways, I love you. Happy Friday. Bye.